For the present, Bitcoin is holding our significant help level, yet greater part of new crypto purchasers are confronting a tremendous misfortune. In the present Bitcoin cost expectation video, we'll discuss a few very bullish diagrams and why, in the impending days, we can be anticipating one of the most outstanding purchasing open doors. However, as a matter of some importance, what we will see. Bitcoin yesterday got a critical push towards disadvantage, warming our day-to-day high-term time span area of help impeccably at 26,500 US. At this particular level for the recent hours, we are seeing a tiny response towards the potential gain of roughly 1.3%. However, for what reason is our day-to-day level a seriously decent help level? Furthermore, why we are correct now seeing this particular skip towards the potential gain is likewise on the grounds that roughly at our day-to-day, we additionally have our month-to-month turn point. So most certainly vital help level. We took the liquidity beneath our past lows, and that is the reason for the recent hours we are really seeing this particular response towards the potential gain. Yet, actually imagine a scenario where at this moment we go on the 4-hour time span applying our outstanding moving midpoints on our diagram. You will see something very negative, I would really say. We are not exactly ready to see a cross of over 50 and 200 dramatic moving normal. Obviously, we attempted to see a cross when Bitcoin was pushing towards the potential gain. We nearly got the cross here, yet by the by, indeed, we got one more push towards the drawback on the Bitcoin value itself. For that reason, there has been no crosses on number 50 and 200 outstanding moving normal. Likewise, zooming shortly. This accurate outstanding moving midpoints for the recent hours are going about as some sort of an area of obstruction, and we are as yet not exactly ready to recover them towards the potential gain. I would agree that right now they are just going about as our area of obstruction, and, obviously, on the grounds that it's the area of opposition, perhaps we can be searching for a short or a sell position. Precisely about the exchanging thoughts. Be that as it may, how about we go right now on the 1-hour time period, and we should distinguish what has really been occurring with the value activity of Bitcoin for the recent hours. Obviously, indeed, we truly do realize we had the option to see a slight bob from our day-to-day Hytron time span area of help, yet focus on the candle designs. Are the day-to-day noisy here additional purchasers or more dealers coming into the market? I would say right now we are seeing somewhat more purchasers coming into the market since we are seeing a seriously exceptionally decent bullish flame here on the 1-hour time period when we got a push towards the potential gain of the day-to-day boisterous here we, first of all, got another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, and furthermore another bullish PMO here that basically means, and this lets us know that purchasers are most certainly intrigued purchasing at this particular region, yet I would agree that there isn't exactly a ton of purchasers here just on the grounds that we are not delivering any completion towards the potential gain breaking our significant area of opposition as referenced before our 50 and furthermore 200 outstanding moving normal on the 4-hourly time span. Indeed, there are a few bullish signs occurring. For instance, we can go with our 4-hourly time span. After stochastic CGO oscillator, we can go with the RSI pointer. We can go with the MACD marker where we will see that after stochastic is shaping a twofold base example, generally a bullish sign for the Bitcoin value itself. And furthermore RSI and MACD are framing stowed away bullish divergences. Higher low on the Bitcoin value itself, lower low on the RSI, and furthermore a lower low on the MACD pointer. So indeed, I would agree that we are seeing a few bullish signs. Be that as it may, actually, regardless of those bullish signs here, I am not flipping very bullish on Bitcoin and promptly expecting a lot greater cost focuses in the forthcoming days. Presently, likewise, certain individuals are letting me know that indeed, we are seeing a pristine higher high on the OBV pointer, looking on the everyday time period. Here, you will see that 2 or 3 days prior, we got a break of our past high on the OBV marker, however the Bitcoin cost actually made another lower high. Presently, coincidentally, This here is certainly not a negative dissimilarity, and we got likewise a higher high looking on changed graphs. For instance, on Coinbase, it truly seems to be a spick and span higher high. Was really affirmed. Presently, when we see a higher high on the OBV pointer, while Bitcoin isn't framing afresh out of the plastic new higher high, this essentially means, and it tend. Furthermore, once more, when the retail brokers are selling the Bitcoin cost, or really are selling likewise other altcoins, as I would see it, one of the most outstanding purchasing signs, one of the most outstanding regions to look to for a purchase. Or on the other hand, a long situation on the Bitcoin value itself. Presently, we should discuss what will be one of the main areas of protections we want to focus on. Recently, I previously discussed that our worth region high is obviously going to be quite possibly of the main level you really want to focus on, which will come up at roughly $26,800. Presently, for the recent hours, Bitcoin is as yet not exactly ready to arrive at our worth region high to arrive at our 26,800. Furthermore, we are as of now currently seeing a tiny response towards drawback precisely from our 1 hourly request block. Presently is our 1 hourly request block critical area of obstruction? As I would like to think, not actually. That is the reason by and by, I might want to see somewhat higher focuses before really going with a hypercapacity short or sell position. Furthermore, hence, what we can really hear. Distinguish a pristine S and E channel. Interfacing our more promising low points with an inclining level. Growing this one towards the potential gain. What's more, you will see that, indeed, the highest point of our S and E channel will be reached at around $26,850. So I would agree that the highest point of our S and E channel is adjusting pleasantly with the worth region high as displayed previously. And furthermore adjusting incredibly, pleasantly with our past highs, with our past lows. Area of opposition. In this way, I would agree, I'm possibly intrigued going with a short raised speculation in the event that Bitcoin is truly going to hit our significant region, or truly our significant level here, since, in such a case that the region isn't hit, obviously, I'm not exactly intrigued going with a high likelihood short raised notion. We are about high likelihood exchanges. I'm not looking to arbitrarily enter the market. For that reason I'm telling to you, we want to see somewhat higher before I would really get intrigued going with a short or sell position on the Bitcoin value itself. Yet in addition, something vital happened currently 2 days prior, and that will be a pristine everyday high-term time period area of opposition was really affirmed. So the present moment we will eliminate our old month-to-month level here and apply our pristine day-to-day high-term time period area of obstruction. A 27,200. This level here is a new everyday level, and that really intends that in the event that we will begin pushing considerably higher toward the potential gain over 26,800 region here, our next significant level for us to focus on is then going to be the day-to-day at 27,200. Yet, for this situation, we want to note. Once more Bitcoin is as of now giving some sort of an indication of solidarity, since we are then going to have the option to exchange above esteem region high over 26,800. So most likely presently you're pondering, what can be our best yearns? What can be our best short or sell positions on the Bitcoin value itself? As referenced previously, I'm actually intrigued going with a short or sell position. Could I short here? As referenced previously, not actually, in light of the fact that we are not hitting our worth region level at this time. Indeed, we can obviously as of now see a huge push towards 1,000, however by the by, I'm just searching for the most noteworthy likelihood exchanges. To that end I might want to engage in a short or a sell position, provided that our 26,800 on Bitcoin is really going to get hit. presently, as far as a long or a purchasing position. Indeed, we can be now searching for a purchase or a long situation after the liquidity potential will be taken underneath our past low. However, the best lengthy place that I truly do see right now in the market is really going to be the week by week and the brilliant week net proportion at 25,800 US dollars. And furthermore, at the present time, let me in all actuality do impart to you another exceptionally bullish diagram. From CryptoCon. He's maximed that Bitcoin is hustling down to acknowledge misfortune on the multi-day moving normal of the RPV proportion. What's more, in the event that past cycles let us know anything, this is the last time it occurs until the following cycle top. Also, let me right presently share with you this exceptionally fascinating graph. Each cycle Bitcoin makes a top into benefit subsequent to finishing the base example, circumnavigated in blue. Furthermore, we should look right now at this particular graph. We are seeing normally one and furthermore the second push towards the drawback on this particular pointer. Then, at that point, we are going somewhat in green, one more push down, which is then going to be less revisitation of. For the present, Bitcoin is holding our huge assistance level, yet larger piece of new crypto buyers are standing up to a gigantic mishap. In the present Bitcoin cost assumption video, we'll examine a couple of extremely bullish charts and why, in the looming days, we can be expecting one of the most extraordinary buying open entryways, but as an issue of some significance, what we will see. Bitcoin yesterday got a basic push towards detriment, warming our everyday high term period of time area of help immaculately at 26,500 US dollars. At this specific level for the new hours, we are seeing a minuscule reaction towards the possible increase of about 1.3%. In any case, why is our everyday level a truly fair assistance level? Besides, why we are right presently seeing this specific skip towards the potential increase is in like manner in light of the fact that generally at our everyday, we moreover have our month-to-month turn point. So unquestionably essential assistance level. We took the liquidity underneath our past lows, and that is the justification behind the new hours we are truly seeing this specific reaction towards the expected addition. However, really envision a situation where as of now we go on the 4-hour stretch of time applying our remarkable moving midpoints on our graph. You will see something exceptionally bad, I would truly say. We are not precisely prepared to see a get of more than 50 and 200 emotional moving ordinary. Clearly, we endeavored to see a cross when Bitcoin was pushing towards the possible increase. We almost got the cross here. At this point, incidentally, for sure, we got another push towards the disadvantage on the Bitcoin esteem itself. Thus there has been no crosses on number 50 and 200 extraordinary moving ordinary. Similarly, zooming right away. This precise exceptional moving midpoints for the new hours are going probably as some kind of an area of block, and we are at this point not precisely prepared to recuperate them towards the expected addition. I would concur that right now they are simply going probably as our area of block, and, clearly, because it's the area of resistance, maybe we can be looking for a short or a sell position. Unequivocally about the trading considerations. Nevertheless, could we go right now on the 1-hour time span, and we ought to recognize what has truly been happening with the worth movement of Bitcoin for the new hours. Clearly, for sure, we genuinely acknowledge we had the choice to see a slight sway from our everyday Hytron stretch of time area of help, yet center around the candle plans. Are the everyday boisterous here extra buyers or more sellers coming into the market? I would agree that right now we are seeing fairly more buyers coming into the market since we are seeing a genuinely extraordinarily respectable bullish fire here on the 1-hour time span when we got a push towards the expected addition of the everyday rowdy here we, as a matter of some importance, got another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, and besides another bullish PMO here that essentially means, and this tells us that buyers are unquestionably charmed. buying at this specific district, yet I would concur that there isn't precisely a lot of buyers here because we are not conveying any culmination towards the potential increase breaking our critical area of resistance as referred to before our 50 and besides 200 extraordinary moving ordinary on the 4-hourly stretch of time. For sure, there are a couple of bullish signs happening. For example, we can go with our 4-hourly stretch of time. After stochastic CGO oscillator, we can go with the RSI pointer. We can go with the MACD marker where we will see that after stochastic is molding a twofold base model, by and large a bullish sign for